Welcome back to the Investor Minded Framework. In this episode, we're talking about closing. This is the part of the process that everybody wants to be able to get to, but sometimes it seems as though everything will try to stand in your way. My hope is we get there. A couple of things that I wanted to go over in this video are things such as wire fraud awareness, the final walkthrough, any documents or disclosures that are needed, insurance, utilities, the recording process for the title, and also the outcome. So, wire fraud awareness is a very important thing. There are people out there that may try to scam you. So, make absolutely sure you have direct communication with the title company and fully understand the address that you have to wire funds to. That's going to be a conversation generally with your bank that you're sending those funds from for all the closing costs. And there may also be a conversation you have with your lender. Oftentimes, that title company is going to be the ones receiving the funds because they are the ones to disperse the funds and handle the entire closing process. A final walkthrough is very important to do as well. There is a chance that the condition of the property could change between when you've done all your due diligence and when you're ready to close. If you have a chance to be able to walk through that property on closing day before the closing, it could be in your best interest. Last thing you want to do is walk through that property and find out the entire roof is caving in. That is a unexpected expense that while you would have considered the roof is in this condition, well, if that roof is stated to be or appears to be in a 10-year age condition, but all of a sudden it's been accelerated to end of life by caving in, that's going to change your financial outlook when it comes to analyzing that property. Any of the documents that are associated with the property are also important as well. Any kind of um, survey that has been done to understand the actual boundary lines of the property, to know where your property actually stands, and then also any associated documents for repairs that have been done to the property. If the entire roof has been replaced, it could be to your benefit to have the documents associated with that for the sake of insurance to help you qualify for reduced cost of insurance. Those kinds of things can only help you understand the property even further. The other thing too is insurance. Finalizing insurance, ensuring that the insurance is correct and it does qualify for that property. My hope is that you would know even before getting to the closing table that insurance is okay. But it never hurts to reach out to your insurance provider and ensure that you are still in a good spot. Utilities are very important as well. I would recommend getting in touch with your local utilities companies at least 3 to 5 days ahead of closing so that they are ready to change over utilities. The last thing that the seller wants is to have utilities still in their name after they've finally been able to sell that property. And the last thing you want is to end up with some issue where utilities are not in your name and you don't fully understand the expense. That can allow you to then delegate all the utilities to the tenants that may reside on the property, making sure that they get utilities in their name. Or if they don't have utilities in their name, if you have a vacancy, that it does return to your name. Also, the recording process, recording that actual title of the property underneath your name, or at least the deed to the title underneath your name. And that is something that the title company will be handling. A lot of these things, I would highly recommend having conversations with your actual title company for the process. I'm not an expert in the process myself, but they will be the ones to guide you best on that. And at the end of this process, with all those questions answered, my hope is that you're able to say, I own a rental.